Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome on back to Friday the 13th. Oh my god, I just realised that. Yipes. How are you guys all doing today? Right down so we. Hey LPs, how you doing? So doing a bit of WolfCreek again today, so I'm going to jump into the game and get going. It's just taking a little bit longer than expected to reload, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, I need to unhide that. Dang, I forgot to unhide all that from early the other day. Oh, blimey, it's going to be a long day. But yeah, how are you doing now, uppies? That one as well. I think that's everything there now. Yep, looks good to me. I'm kind of stuck on 85. What's going on? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just had to do a quick reload because load up Satisfactory to check something for what Darius was talking about there. So, pain in the bum. There we go. God, there's so much on this map. It's terrible. Takes longer and longer to load things up. Doing great. Not too bad today, actually. Glad to be back to doing a bit of streaming today. Obviously, for anyone who wasn't aware, I had a few family issues on Wednesday, which prevented me from streaming. But obviously, thankfully, I should say, everything's got sorted out. Alright then, so hopefully I'll be able to spend the rest of the weekend just chilling out, taking it easy, playing as normal. And there we go. Cool. Right then, so what I was just doing is finishing off my field over here, just collecting the stones. So the aim for today is to jump through the night in a minute. Actually, no, I can start September now, isn't it? I should be able to start getting some crops into the ground, so wheat, barley, grain crops, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. At some point, I do need to raise up enough money. I'm just going to cut across here to buy the multi-mine. Obviously, one thing is, I just realised I have no idea how much it's going to cost. So, obviously, what I'm going to need. Oh, actually, I've got it. There it is. That one I want. So I am going to need. No, ooh, 908,000. Holy heck. Okay. Plus, obviously, the wall fees as well. That's my aim. So then I can actually get products into obviously the steel mill, and then I can get Copper by Design and Dell up and running. Hey Jers, how you doing, bud? And what I might end up doing is just taking a loan. I think I've got a little bit left in my loan limit. Obviously, I've got the 10 million loan limit, so should have enough left in that to be able to get it, and then hopefully get things cranked on in this game. Not too bad, thanks. Good, glad to hear it, bud. Glad to hear it. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Just Friday the 13th, found out there's only going to be 2 of them this year. Whenever a beginning of month ends on or starts on a Sunday, you tend to find that you get a Friday the 13th. So, out of curiosity, are any of you guys superstitious? Hey, Jono, how you doing, bud? It was something that was on TV. It's kind of got in my mind a little bit this afternoon about all this superstitious stuff. Ooh, crops growing. You get some weeds tended to soon. There. Obviously, I know you've got things like touch wood and not walking on cracks and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say I'm a big superstitious person, but obviously every now and again I'll say, oh yeah, touch wood for luck type thing, but I suppose that's about it really. When it comes to like black cats crossing your road, oh, I don't care about that. I just want to go over and grab little buggies. Right. But yeah, how about you guys? You're doing good, thanks. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Sorry about that. Right, so I don't think I'm going to need this anymore, this rock picker, so this can be put away for now. I'll probably need the tractor in a little while, but we can park it up for now. But obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop in chat about Farm Sim, WolfCreek, um, any of the current mod packs that are out. If you've got any issues, let us know. And I will get that hydrate in just a sec, bud. I think that's probably almost far enough back. There we go. Kind of considering maybe just selling those two off over there because I very rarely use them, so kind of pointless having them here now. Either I stick them down in the couch area. Right then, let's park this just here. There we go. Engine off. Grab your hydrate now. And thank you very much for that, bud. Much appreciated. Right, so I need to go get that other tractor brought back over. So, yeah, so the aim of the game for today really is, obviously you need to get some wheat in, some barley. I've got a couple of fields of canola in already, so I think I'm going to be okay with that. I've got one field. Ah, dang it, I just realised I didn't get a chance to roll it. Oh well. Millet, I can get in. Some mustard, definitely need to get that in. So that's going to be the aim, to get some of that in over the next day or two. And where is... There it is. That's the one I want. So we'll jump into that. We'll get rid of these stones, then go grab a cedar. So what I'll probably do... I'm trying to think what soil's like over here. Yellow, so it's going to be loamy sand. Oh yeah. Just thinking. So obviously I've got quite a lot to start off with. I think I'm start on one side of the map and then work my way across. Really. Oh, dang. Let's have a look. Obviously, at some point I do need to get into some of these fields and get them limed. I think this should be okay on that one. This one particular. Obviously, I just literally finished planting this and then slept through the night, just so you weren't seeing things in the dark. It's one of my pet peeves is whenever somebody's streaming, I'm not a big fan of watching it in the dark because it's really hard to see. I'd rather have it first thing in the morning and go through the night, and then just run it through the night. Obviously, during my normal play games, I tend to actually work through the night as well because obviously you guys don't get to see all that, so it is what it is. So let's get this back anyway. One thing is I have got 2 stone crushers up this end for any time I do need to do liming up here, so I can probably fill them up actually to start off with. But yeah, been kind of busy the last few days. After watching Dashnet on Tuesday, bless his cotton socks. He was trying so hard to get that mod working and it just took too long. So I ended up going through on Wednesday and finishing up basically what was outstanding on the tier 1, tier 2, some of the tier 3 stuff. It only took me a few hours to sort out, so it's fine. There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. That was... How you doing, boss?
Good. What's this farming kind of stuff? I wish I knew what that was.
You're a bit loud in my ear. It's weird. Let me turn you down a sec.
That's weird. I'm loud.
You are.
Loud and obnoxious.
You're not obnoxious. Let me... Actually, I'll just turn that... Because you're not too bad in the stream, so it's probably just my headset a little bit loud. There we go. But yeah, so obviously Dave's now got all of them. He's also got the concrete plant, the updated version, as well as the steel. Did you get a chance to test the steel factory yet?
Are you kidding? I spent all day yesterday working on a lake.
Ah, okay.
But now that Lake 1 is done, Lakes 2 through 12 or whatever, be done a little bitty.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
No, I actually just
What?
downloaded your concrete factory.
Okay. Basically, oh, Mr. Darius Frost coming in with a raid of 25. How you doing, bud? Welcome on in, everyone. We are accompanied at the minute with Mr. Dajnet, creator of WolfCreek, Volcano Island, and all the PvE maps. And let's give you a shout out. How was your stream, buddy? Actually, I was lurking for most of it.
It was good.
Yeah, good.
I was lurking for a few minutes.
There we go. Utoro, how you doing, buddy? Alright. You're good, no problem. Yeah, so, the only issue really with the steel factory is obviously it builds perfectly fine. It's once you start getting the productions running, I found that it was getting the odd frame rate as it was going through the cycles. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure if it was just my end or if it's going to affect anybody else. That's what I was
As it's building?
No, when it's actually running, building fine is fine. It's once you've got products in there and it's gone through the cycles, making like the steel or the metal, I should say, and all that.
There isn't any, I don't think there's any animations or anything there, is there?
No, not that I can see anyway.
And I don't know why it would slow down with the
I don't know if there was
productions.
any left over from 19. Let's have a look at this a sec. Let me just Steel Factory. Open Notepad++. Let's just have a look at the bottom. Nope, there's no animations in the actual i3D. And obviously the only animations are the stuff that I've added in since converting it over. Which is obviously, well, it's just going to be the doors. Obviously there's nothing that's going to be permanently running, which is weird.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's just... Obviously it's the only one that's had it as well, which is really strange.
Yeah, I'll
So,
have to check it out.
yeah. So obviously since my last stream I did do a little bit of work on the map. Obviously I've got through and finished off ploughing up this field. Obviously this is where the starter farm is. Obviously one thing I did do, because obviously I had that little issue where the terrain wasn't quite landscaping properly, I've actually ended up putting a nice little oasis in the middle, which I think turned out quite well. Got a few trees, little bit of nature I suppose, and obviously this is just going to end up being sugarcane in this field, so I'm not too worried. Obviously I've got to wait till I think it's March for planting that, so it's just going to be left bare for the minute. Oh, sorry car. Obviously I've got a couple of fields of canola in. That's about it really. But yeah, yeah. So this weekend I'm going to just take the weekend off. I'm not going to do any modding of any kind. I'm just going to chill out, play a bit of farm sim, a bit of Satisfactory. Actually, to be honest, I had a look on my Steam library earlier, and I haven't played Satisfactory